Okay, that's dope. Okay, so that just might be my new interest music. I like that. I like that. I like that. Anyways, let me stop being goofy and silly. Let's get this last movie review uh finish. I might do one more, depending on how I feel. Uh, I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna think. Nah, we're gonna go ahead and do it right here. We're gonna finish it up right quick. So this next film. Oh my God, Becky, look at her. Okay, let me stop. So this movie right here, I was told to just straight up watch this film. Don't read the synopsis. I'll talk about my female friends. Don't read the synopsis. Don't look at the trailers. Just turn it on. 365 days, one full year. Man, I did not know what this film was about at all. Of course. So the way how this film start off, let me go ahead and get into it real quick. So it got a 3.5 out of 10 on IMDb. Hey, 84% of people who like this movie on Google views it. And hold a burp. I'm sorry. 84% of people like this movie from Google users. So let me go ahead and read this to you real quick. Um, Massimo, which is the name of the main characters, is a member of the Sicilian mafia family, and Laura is a sales director. She does not expect that on a trip to Sicily trying to save her relationship, Massimo will kidnap her and give her 365 days to fall in love with him. That sounds like a recipe for, I don't know, what do you call it? A felony? Kidnapping now, bro? Like, you want somebody, what's the name? What? Hold on. Let's look at, what do you call it when you fall in love with your captor? What's the big word for it? Let me see. Google better work. Come on, Google. Don't show it up. Hey Google, what is the big word for when you fall in love with your captor?
According to Live Science, the phenomenon is called Stockholm Syndrome after a 1972 bank robbery in Stockholm, Sweden, where bank employees held hostage for 6 days ultimately bonded with their captors.
Wait, Stockholm? Are you serious? That's what it's called? Okay, what's the verse of Stockholm? Limit syndrome where the converse happens. Okay, here it is. Okay, so opposite of Stockholm syndrome has been proposed and is called Lima syndrome, where the converse happens. In Lima syndrome, the captors, abductors, aggressors tend to develop positive feelings toward their hostages, very often letting them free. Okay. Oh well, that's a little bit different. Okay, yeah. So it is Stockholm syndrome has been defined as a condition in which hostages develop a psychological alliance with their captors during captivity. This term was first used by the media in 1973 when four hostages were taken during a bank robbery in Stockholm, Sweden. Okay, so that's pretty much yeah. So that's what's going on. That's what's going on in this film. So the cast in this film, I've never seen any of these people before in my life on any films. So they're probably big overseas, or they've probably been in some films before that we probably never seen or probably have seen that they've probably been in the background. I'm pretty sure they're seems as if they're more into the foreign side of films, from what it looks from their names. This movie came out. Initial release was for February 7th, 2020 in Poland. The director, sorry if I butcher your name, Barbara Bałalowas. The language in this movie is Polish and Italian. There are a couple of subtitles, quite a bit of subtitles in this film, but they start to speak English. Um, Screenplay by Barbara Bałalowas, Tomas Bandis, Blanca Lipinska, Tomas. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. I really, really do apologize about that. So, pretty much, let's get into this film real quick. So, Laura, she is I didn't even know that she was well, who she was. I didn't know that was a job. I didn't know she had an occupation. Okay, so but before we get into that, the way how this film starts off, Massimo and his father are out in some nice area with all these mobsters and gangsters. I thought it was about to be like a mob film, 365 days. Then you count down days, kill somebody. I don't know. Way how this film start, I don't know. Y'all tell me, when y'all watch this film, if you watch the film. So I'm watching it, and the dad sees Massimo over there looking out in the binoculars, looking at some beautiful women. They'll fly. Hey, it is what it is. Massimo know what he want. So his dad goes over there, tell him you need to stop worrying about these women, start focusing on our business because you're going to be able to take over this one day. They give each other a nice, good hug or whatever happened, and then bam, right in there, Massimo and the dad got shot down. I thought Massimo got killed the way it looked, but I guess they try to, trick you early on in the movie. So fast forward to Laura and her boyfriend at the time. My boyfriend at the time is more worried about, working, bringing home the bacon. That's what he's more worried about. Laura pretty much says that, he buries himself for work. He doesn't pay too much attention to her. She had enough of it. She doesn't like it. So he tries to get her out. Her boyfriend at the time tries to get her out and try to enjoy, a nice scenery at the beach or at the pool or whatever. She's with her best friend. They talking about her, she's not enjoying life. She's not in love and all that and what have you. And come to find out, her boyfriend was actually brought her there for a little business trip. So she doesn't take too kind of that. Of course, they go out to dinner and everything, but yeah, she doesn't pretty much. She just doesn't feel loved. She doesn't feel needed or wanted. So she ditches him, and I forgot what happened after that. Right after that, Massimo comes in, who I thought was dead. Oh, before we get to that, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. The one of the scenes come up, and Massimo is alive, and I'm surprised. I'm like, oh, he's alive. Okay, they're in a plane. Him and his little henchman or whatever. Him and his right hand man, the old guy. A little stewardess walked by. She bad. She fine too. And I'm pretty sure what's about to happen is on everybody else's mind. He about to get it in because I thought this was one of those spy type James Bond type of foreign movies where he go in, he woo the woman, and they have a little kissing scene and they tease that they get it on. They didn't tease it. They went full throttle. Well, I mean, Massimo said, "Hey girl, I got something for you," and so he dropped his drawers, and she went to work. Yeah, so I was like, okay, so this type. I mean, this is what they do in foreign film. I mean, no judgment here. Hey, you don't get down, get it while you can. So now let's go back to the scene I was talking about. So Laura didn't take too kindly of this. Massimo winds up finding Laura, kidnaps her. Somebody need to arrest this man. Anyways, so he tells Laura after she comes out of her being knocked unconscious or whatever, he tells her that he had a dream about her. This same woman that looked like Laura in his dream, he had a dream about her. He'd been looking for her. And he said he wouldn't stop until he find her. Yeah, so he told her that he she will fall in love with him within 365 days. And if she does not, he will let her go. No questions asked. That's what this movie is about. He just told her that. Yeah. So we're off to the races now. So, of course, she thought he was crazy. Everybody else in his family and everyone thought he was crazy. I think the fool crazy. So, now that I'm getting into this movie, my friend tells me that this movie is it's more hardcore than 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, it's pretty much a soft porn type of film. That's what we're looking at. I'm sitting there thinking it's gonna be a god doggone mafia chase, shootout, shoot this, shoot that. No, that's not what this movie is about. It's about this gangster finding love from a woman that he saw in a dream. Wow. So as the movie goes on, he takes his time out to try to woo her and make her fall in love with him. And she's saying like, "No, buddy, I'm not having this. So what I'm going to do, embarrass you in front of all your little gangster friends." That's what she's going to do. She jumps in the pool and she uses the restroom in the pool. She, causes problems with them going into the rival gang club, part of the section of the club, starting a mess. And he's just like, what is wrong with this woman? The woman of your dreams becoming your nightmare, I guess. So he starts to tease her sexually by bringing another woman. Massimo ties Laura up, chains and everything, feet, hands, all that, on the bed. So I'm like, oh, okay. So he about to, do what he does. Cool. Enjoy yourself, fella. He calls in another woman and he performs. They pretty much, yeah, they doing some things in front of Laura, and Laura's sitting there watching. And so he gets up and tells Laura that now you are ready to get down and yada yada this in his suave, smooth voice. Me personally, I'm looking at this like you want this woman to fall in love with you, but you bringing in another woman to do some dirty things in front of this woman. I don't know what type of sick relationship y'all got going on, but that's what you want. I mean, hey, maybe that. I mean, what do I know? I don't know. Anyways, so as the movie goes on, they get into an argument, of course, and they're on a boat. Because of the argument, Laura winds up slipping and falling off over the boat. Massimo dives in and saves her. And since he saved her, Laura felt that he really does care about her and love her. They get busy. And he said 365 days to fall in love with him. This heifer broke down in two. Not half a year, it, not 3 months, no 3 month rule. She broke down in two. Uno, dos, no tres, no 365 days. Why is it called 365 days then? So, anyways, so they getting down on this boat. And when I say get down, they get down. I mean, inside the boat, outside the boat, on top of the boat, all out in the open. Hey, chicks dig boats and being saved by men who have sexual relations in front of you with other women who want you to fall in love with them. You came to them in a dream, but I don't know. Anyways, so I don't want to spoil the ending for you guys. The ending is kind of crazy, but I know the movie is it's something else. So, and it took them pretty much what 1 full hour and some more minutes for her to fall in love with the man and get down with him on the movie. Yeah. So women will like it. Some men like it. Cool. Did I like it? Eh. But the sex scenes do look realistic. I will say that. I was hoping that it'll been a little bit more action because he's in the mafia gang, Sicilian mafia, whatever you want to call it. I was expecting that, but I didn't get any of that. But the movie, it is what it is. If you have seen 365 Days Later, let's talk about this. Comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, destroy that like button, and don't forget to share, because sharing is caring. So, tell me what you think about the movie 365 Days. Did you like it? Did you hate it? You think it was a complete waste of time? Did you oh man, this movie here, man. Wow. I really wasn't expecting this. I was surprised. All right. Anyways, you guys have a good one. Be safe out there and love you guys for checking out my channel. So till next time, Jaffe out. Peace.